You guys know the sponsors they added for Season 1 in Battlerite? Well, I think there's a hidden something in here. Let's take a look at some of these sponsors. We got the pirate-ass pirate guy, he gives you treasure chests and stuff. We got this banker lady that gives you money. We got this gold serious ass looking dude that gives you some boxes and stuff. We got, I don't know who the heck this is. This is some like random, is this gonna be a champion? I don't know. Then we got the Baco Vanguard man, gives you Baco stuff. And then we have this one, the Monastery of Resonance. In BLC, was there a holy character? Yeah, you bet there was. Let's talk about her. Guardian is a tank character in BLC that fulfilled the role of a supporting brawler thing, using healing abilities while flying around the battlefield like a lunatic. Let's take a gander at her abilities to see what we might possibly get if she were to make it into Battlerite. If you're severely lost at this point, BLC, or Bloodline Champions, was the predecessor to Battlerite. Most of the characters in BLC have been ported in some way or another to Battlerite. Like, look, here's Baco. Okay, Guardian. Guardian's M1 is Sweeping Strike. You sweep with your strike doing damage and cleaning up the arena. Over time, you passively build up Judgment stacks. At 4 stacks, Sweeping Strike will do more damage and cover a larger area. In practice, this is very similar to how any of the champions with a chargeable weapon work. Sirius, Rukon, Blossom. Guardian's M2 is Axe of Zax. Oh, excuse me. She throws her axe like a boomerang halfway across the map like a freaking boss, which does damage and incapacitate both on the way out and on the return. It deals less damage for every target it hits. Intervene is where it gets good. This is what makes Guardian able to zoom and vroom around. Guardian charges forward. If you hit an enemy, it does damage and increases the damage the foe takes for a few seconds. If you hit an ally though, it heals you and the ally and resets the cooldown of the ability. You cannot activate this effect on the same ally for a short time though. Sorry if my footage of this ability isn't great. I was kinda having a butt's time showing it off. This ability also has an EX version where Guardian jumps to the location and then swings her axe, dealing damage to all enemies in front of her and increasing their damage taken just like the base ability. Guardian's Q is Chain of Zax. Am I getting a cold? And it's pure crowd control. It puts an AoE on the ground that goes off after a short delay. Any enemies that get caught inside will be incapacitated and have their cooldowns locked, which means they will not tick down while affected by this ability. This is a mechanic that currently isn't in Battlerite, and it'd be pretty interesting to see how it would play out. Next up, we have Guardian's E, Counter Attack. Anybody want to take a guess at what kind of ability this is? If you said a counter, then you're right. When the counter is activated, Guardian will remove all negative effects on herself and leap into the sky, crashing down upon he or she who triggered the counter, inflicting a silence to anyone in the area. Sanctuary is Guardian's R, which did not cost energy in this game. It's a point-and-click shield that reduces incoming damage by 60%. If the shield absorbs too much damage, it shatters, inflicting weaken on nearby foes. This ability also has an EX version where you throw a bouncing heal that also increases movement speed. And finally, we have Guardian's ultimate, Screaming Tornado Blitz. Okay, it's actually called Cyclone Charge, but Screaming Tornado Blitz is better suited. Guardian lets out a mighty yell and spins through any foes, doing damage and inflicting the Deep Wound debuff. This debuff causes damage over time and further damages the target if they cast a spell. Now that's another cool mechanic in my opinion. It's kind of like a soft silence. You can still cast abilities, but it won't be pleasant. Overall, Guardian is a damage-dealing machine with a few tools to help her allies. Her space lets her zooms in between allies, helping them by disrupting the opposition with incaps, silences, amplifies, cooldown locking, and a very bad bleed. What do you guys hope to see in our BR Guardian? What if I'm completely bonkers and Grimrog is the next champion that gets ported? If you like this video, like and subscribe. I make that Battlerite stuff. I also made a Patreon if you want to do that, so here's a link in the description. Okay, I'm done.